I remember there were days where I'd want to wake up and get certain tasks done, but I'd end up spending so much of my time on my phone, watching YouTube, on social media, and when I would come and sit down to do my work, I would just not be able to focus. I would get bored easily and I'd just go up and start watching YouTube videos again, or go on my phone and start scrolling on social media. And before I knew it, I wasted another day. I lacked a very important skill. I lacked the skill of productivity, and it was holding me back in all areas of life, everywhere from my business to my relationship with my creator, with Allah. And when I did learn to be productive and master it in a way, my life changed. Now I can wake up, get my work done, go to the gym, learn Muay Thai, learn how to become a better Muslim, spend time with my family. I can do all of these things, and it's because I mastered the skill of productivity. Your level of productivity dictates everything from the amount of money you make to the women you marry, and even how close you are to Allah, how good of a Muslim you are. The thing is, when you're not being productive, not only do you have this guilty feeling inside of you of knowing that you could have done better, that you could have taken a step closer to your goals, but instead you took a step away from your goals. But you also miss out on the rewards of being productive. You miss out on your parents being proud of you. You miss out on your dream wife because you were lazy today, and now you're gonna marry some wife that's mid. There are huge consequences to your lack of productivity, and we have to fix it. And the way we do that is by first asking yourself, why do you want to be productive in the first place? What goal are you trying to accomplish? Where are you trying to get to? What is the purpose of you being productive? What is your mission? Because let me tell you, when I was in uni, I'd wake up every day and I'm supposed to go do my homework and I'm supposed to get these uni tasks done, but I would keep on procrastinating. I was not productive at all. But if I woke up and I wanted to get some business tasks done, I would wake up and I would get that task done. I would be extremely productive. If you're not productive right now, there is a chance that what you are working on, it's not something you want to actually work on. I knew that uni was a waste of time for me, that I was actually never going to use this degree. And because of that, I was not productive. I never got much done. But when it came time to work on my business, I could get so much more done. I could be so much more focused, and I would actually enjoy the whole process. I would actually find the whole process so fulfilling. And that's what I want to ask you, that the task you're trying to get done, is it actually something meaningful for you? Is it just because your parents told you have to get it done? Or is it just some mind-numbing task that you don't want to get done? Well, that might be a reason that you struggle to be productive with that task. The problem isn't that you are not productive. It's just that when you are trying to get this one thing done, you are not productive. And you're gonna have to do some inner work and to figure out what your mission is, what your purpose is, and what goals are you trying to actually accomplish. And do you genuinely feel like you are aligned to accomplish these goals? Is it something meaningful? Is it gonna bring a change into your life? If not, if it's something that you don't care about, then what's the point of you actually trying to get work done for that goal? Once you find a goal that you actually want to accomplish, that you genuinely feel aligned to accomplishing, then write down the daily actions that you will need to take on a consistent basis to actually accomplish that goal. And then dedicate every single day of your life to getting those tasks done until you hit your goal. So for me, it will be recording these videos, or for you, it might be something completely different. Align your day and your life to making sure that those tasks get done at a very high level and you can be consistent for a very long time. There are literally many days in my life where I've spent 8+ hours on my phone, maybe even 10 hours just on my phone, when I was supposed to be productive, but I just got distracted. And I specifically remember days where my brother would come into my room later in the day in Maghrib time, and he'll ask me, bro, have you even got anything done today? And I'd kind of only have to almost lie to him, yeah bro, I got this done, that done, when I really didn't. I was just on my phone and I got some dumb tasks done just to get them done, and I did nothing else. Before you even think about being productive, you need to remove all distractions from your life. The things that are holding you back, the things that are going to take you away from being productive in the first place. The first big one is going to be like your phone, and then like social media obviously is in that, Netflix, whatever other entertainment sources you have. Those are the things that are going to take you away from your goals, and they're going to take you away from your mission. You need to figure out a way to like stop that from happening, to stop those things from distracting you. And the way for you to like overcome your phone addiction, the real quick way, is to one, turn off all notifications all the time from Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, whatever. The only notifications I have is like if someone calls me, which like barely happens, or if like my parents or my brother text me. That's it. And my parents or my brother texting me is like very rare, and it's only on an occasion where like I have to respond like instantly, like they need to get picked up, whatever it is, right? Every other notification on my phone is off. I don't get notifications from the boys. I don't get notifications from Instagram, like this post happened or that happened. No notifications. And my phone never goes like bing or makes that like autistic sound. It's always on silent. I think it doesn't even vibrate anymore. It's basically turned off, and I only see notifications when I go into the actual app. The thing that is so powerful about this is when you're sitting down and you're working, you're trying to get stuff done, when that notification pops up and you're trying to focus, all of your attention and your focus are gonna go to that notification. Even if you don't go to your phone, which is highly unlikely in the first place, a part of your brain is just gonna get distracted. It's gonna start thinking about what notification happened, what's going on there, and you're gonna lose focus and attention from your work. So on top of this, for you to just reduce your overall screen time, make your phone screen black and white almost like 99.99% of the time, unless you need to see actually like some random picture or whatever. Other than that, black and white all the time. And download this app called Opal. There's also other ones you can search up, but that basically like blocks out all like applications like social media or whatever, and you can't like access them during certain times. Just set the settings to whatever time you're working and like a little bit before sleep and after you wake up, so you can have it blocked out. And when I don't have that on, I just randomly autistically just go on my phone like a monkey in the middle of the day when I'm actually not supposed to. So if you keep that on and you keep it black and white and you turn off your notifications, your phone will be so much of a less distraction. Another distraction you'll be facing is your family and friends. And I know that sounds like very rude, but they are distracting you from your work. Your mom is gonna distract you if you're like working from home, and she's gonna randomly come in, tell you to clean the dishes or like do vacuum or whatever your mom tells you to do. And so are your friends, your best friends. They don't even mean it, but they are gonna like almost distract you by like, oh bro, do you wanna come out tonight? Let's go do this, let's go do that. And you're gonna feel very attracted to it. Like just last Thursday, I went out with the boys just spontaneously, just had pizza and whatever. And it wasn't even that long, like maybe an hour, hour and a half max. I ruined my productivity for the whole day. I built up all of this momentum, and then I went out and my productivity momentum just went down, and I was not productive for the next like 3-4 days. If you want to be like at the highest level of productivity, you have to say no to these things. And as I just told you, it's something I struggle with till this day. It's like saying no is pretty hard. Even though it's so simple, saying no is so hard. And I would really encourage you to work on it and say no to like 90% of the opportunities that you do get. Maybe it's family events, maybe it's friends. Just tell them you want to work on your business. Tell them this is really important for you and you want to get this thing done. So I really encourage you to say no more often. And when it comes to your family and you're living with them, the best like tips I can give you is just work early in the day, so when they're asleep and it's completely silent. And also tell them not to distract you while you're working. And again, something I struggle with, like I'll tell them and they'll still distracting me. There are also going to be distractions that are actually like kind of a good thing for you. They're not the task you were supposed to do, but it's like watching like an Alex Hormozi podcast. Like you'll learn something like reading a book rather than doing the work that will actually make a difference. So it's very important for you to not even get distracted by the good things, to like almost let those things go as well and have like just pure discipline and doing the thing that needs to be done. Like for example, if I'm supposed to be recording this video, I could also be watching like a really educational podcast or reading a book, right? That's not like technically a bad thing, but in this case, it is a distraction. It's going to take me away from the work that actually needs to be done, the work that actually is going to push things forward. A routine is the easiest way to be consistently productive day in and day out. And the best routine that I've found to work for me and many others is wake up at Fajr time, you pray Fajr, and you get straight to work. You just like grind out whatever work you need to get done. And when you do that, when you wake up early in the morning, you start just working after praying Fajr, you will get so much more done. Not only in that like 2-3 hour block of where you're actually working after Fajr, but throughout the entire day. You will have almost like this more like blessings to your day, and you will feel like you have more time, and it will be so incredibly productive for you. Now, having this morning routine, to set it up and be consistent with it, we need a very good nighttime routine. What you do in the night before you wake up next morning dictates exactly if you will perform well in your morning routine, or if you will even show up in the morning after Fajr. So to build up a very good night routine, it's basically, number one, removing yourself from like distractions, so social media, anything that's like gonna stimulate your brain and keep you up, and also giving yourself enough time to sleep so that when you do wake up in the morning at Fajr time, you're energetic and you're ready to go. So you would need at least like 8 hours in bed, and maybe you can go to sleep straight after Isha, or maybe a little bit after, because I know that changes with the seasons. So in the night time, we're gonna pray Isha, and then we're gonna have like this wind down time where you're basically gonna write down the exact things you're supposed to accomplish for the day after, and you're basically gonna plan out your day after. So you're gonna plan tomorrow today. So if it was nighttime today, I would plan out the things I'm gonna do tomorrow. So you're gonna make a task list, maybe like say I'm gonna go to the gym at this time, I'm gonna do this at this time, and you're gonna plan out the whole day. And this will basically allow you to be like very productive day after, because you know exactly what you're doing. The more like artistically you can plan out, the more easier it will be for you to be productive the day after. If you're able to master nighttime, like before bed, and morning time right after bed, you will be so much more productive, because obviously in the middle of the day there's family, there's whatever, things come up, and you can't be as productive as you want. So if you can practice the end and the start, and you can really master it, you will be surprised how productive you really will be. You'll be able to get so much more done. You'll be able to push the needle so much more. If you want to learn more about productivity and like destroying procrastination, I'm going to be coming out with a free course on my school community. There's a link for that in the description. You can reserve yourself a spot, and I will see you in there. Thank you for your time.